is crazier. And then Wizzy's not really, well, Wizzy's crazy.
Crazy in a different way, right? Crazy in a different
crazy.
No,
Yeah,
crazy in a different way.
Wizzy is definitely crazy.
Just different brands of crazy.
Yes, different flavors, different varieties. But okay, yeah, S2J n0ne. I mean, this is, every time I've seen this has been, it's always a ridiculous set. So, you know, I think for a long time, I think it's, you know, Wizzy being, I think, to me, the Falcon that is, like, the easiest to describe, right? Like, I think his playstyle is very easy to describe. And what I really have appreciated watching Johnny through the years is kind of how he's refined his own style. Because I think for Johnny, and he made a really, really dope video on his YouTube channel that I think everyone should check out, but he basically talks about how out of the 3 big Falcons, which, of course, these are 2 of them, and then Wizzy being the other one, S2J is the most, basically uses the most aerials. Like, his neutral is the most aerial heavy. In the sense that, like, you know, he's going to be zoning with more nairs, and, like, the way he uses just Falcon's aerials in neutral to kind of dictate the pace. And I think that, you know, a long time ago, I remember listening to Mango and Scar actually talk about Falcon Dittos, and they talked about how Nair is like the, I don't remember what Mango said, but something to the effect of, like, Nair is like the soul of Falcon, you know? And I think with these 2 in particular, yeah, I never really know how to call it. It's always such a, I would say Johnny, probably lately, you know, his stock has definitely been on the rise just because he's been doing so well at all these events.
It really feels like the Falcons take turns in terms of who's doing, like, the hottest
it's like, okay, you go. Yeah. So we'll see whose turn it is this turn. But I think for n0ne, the thing is, though, like, you know, he hasn't been as active lately. I know he's had a lot of, like, you know, just kind of stuff to take care of at home. But every time he does come out, he's killing. He's just killing fools left and right. He has not really had a bad tournament all year.
I think there's been...
he's had some really good ones.
There's been a good amount of good showings from both these players, right? Like, good top 8s from both of them. I mean, n0ne getting top 8 at Genesis, I believe,
which is crazy.
amazing, like, one of the biggest tournaments.
Yeah.
So, just really strong showings from both of them as this year has progressed.
Right. Hard to say. I mean, these might be 2 of our top 4 competitors tonight. Yeah, or tomorrow, I should say.
And also, stylistically, it's also really nice to see how much the Falcons have, like, taken from each other.
It's true.
While still maintaining their own sense of identity, you know, in terms of how their Falcon wants to play.
Right.
Especially across certain matchups, I think they've really taken from each other. But in the Falcon Ditto, anything goes.
Anything goes, yeah.
Anything goes.
Usually it is, I'm guessing, but I mean, they could switch it, but usually it's S2J that's neutral and n0ne is black.
Usually.
Usually.
We'll know right away from the stock.
We'll know right away, yeah, just from that. Although they both kind of look done.
They both style.
I was going to guess based on the player camps. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
I still think, the jabs like that, that's very n0ne-esque. But Johnny's actually been starting to do that more often nowadays, too, where he does, like, the jab, crouch, jab, crouch really fast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
There you go, n0ne being the Black Falcon.
Gotta be, right? Yeah. Love that.
Nair trading.
Oh, the quickest up air. Oh, and that up air recovery, you know what that is? That's the Ganon.
The counter up air?
When you're recovering and you do double jump up air, and you know that if they don't come off stage after you, it is strictly a waste. Like,
oh, you die.
You die.
You usually die if you don't get the up air on them, and then even if they tech sometimes, it's kind of scary.
Right.
But you got to threaten it once in a while, otherwise. The double? Oh, no, not the double.
No, see, that's the other way you know it's done.
They call him n0ne for a reason.
He's got all kinds of stories from back home about, you know, why that might be the case.
Right.
Okay, goes to the up air again. Johnny waiting it out this time, but doesn't get the KO off.
The first at Nair. I also think when you play against n0ne in particular, because you see him styling so much, it brings out this side of you where you're like, okay, he's doing all this stylish stuff. I can't just do stomp knee now.
Right.
I gotta match this a little bit.
Right. There's a lot of, that's common, I think, in Melee, just baiting out the side B and landing on him with his knee, Ong box style. But that will happen. That will happen, where you feel like, you know, you don't want to be Mr. Lamo. Oh,
tries to go for the tech chase.
Yeah, S2J almost like preempted that one. Kind of covered to the left before he even saw where n0ne was going. Okay. Oh, Mr. Gentleman.
That's right. Tries to go forward throw and then get like a gimp setup, I suppose, but not quite.
Forward throw really strong in this matchup, I will say.
Oh! But you're behind in
so
stocks.
That was dirt nasty, but mathematically it doesn't add up, Fish. Oh! Yeah, I just gotta say, I think I disagree with that decision making, Fish.
I mean, it looked cool. It looked very cool.
It did look super cool.
It looked super cool. Imagine if he was up in stocks.
If you're up in stocks, that's A1. A1 decision making. If you're down in stocks, I think that's pretty bad. But, you know, it is what it is. It's funny because actually just like 2 days ago, I saw some, you know, because, you know, YouTube is, everyone's on the clips and the shorts now. And S2J had some clip where he ended a stock just like that with the runoff fast fall knee.
Oh, actually, I actually saw that YouTube clip. But Johnny was up 2 stocks. Johnny was up in stocks.
Exactly.
So it made a little sense.
Exactly. Exactly. But, you know, that's the kind of guy N0ne is. And I think we love that for him and about him.
That's right. Ooh. I like the DI mix-ups, too, going for forward throw instead of, like, up throw and whatnot, you know?
Right.
Because you could set up for an edge guard pretty well.
There.
Yeah, no jump, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. I think, yeah, Johnny didn't land there.
So no jump back. Just going to have to up B right away to ledge.
Right. Even stocks right now.
Oh,
wow. That's so good from NONE. That was so sick. Just dance circles around him.
Yeah, getting on the other side and being able to turn around that quickly. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, what? Just bearing into the corner as his tech opponent.
Oh, I like that the counter hit there. Because it looked like S2J was just kind of delaying what his option was, and NONE reacted, just did a shield drop up air, but S2J with the lead again.
Yeah. Waiting on the gentleman, very nice.
That's
S2J.
Yeah, that's really nice, right? Because you can also, if you see the first 2 hits, you can actually like crouch and punish amidst the gentleman.
Right.
If they do the multi-hit.
Ooh, S2J was looking to end him.
Oh! I like it.
I gotta say, all the reads coming up Johnny right now.
Oh, and even there, Johnny realizing that NONE had really good DI on the nair, so doesn't try to follow up with like a grab or something, right?
He actually backed up to roll range.
Exactly. Super good.
If NONE actually gave him a roll there, that would have been like actually such a genius play, and I think it still was, but you know, that's the kind of stuff you might not appreciate at first glance. Because it didn't work, but if it did, it was such a good idea.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
NONE firing right back. That was off of like one opening.
Yeah. And of course, got to put a little bit of seasoning on it. Can't just knee him.
Oh. Really good DI, actually, avoiding the light knee because he was so far away.
Right. NONE right now trying to just runs up and does it.
Gets the roll in read as well.
Oh, he's actually walling S2J out right now. Careful.
Uh-oh.
Careful. Nice jump back.
Yeah, really good DI again, because so many Falcons get KO'd there.
Oh yeah, so many Falcons get KO'd there.
Oh, they both just get out of there. Oh, yep.
Oh, he catches him. I was like, I think he might be able to edge cancel it, but no, barely. Barely not landing on the platform there, which would have saved him.
Or yeah, even like teching it or something.
Yeah, you're right. Even just teching it. Yeah, you don't even need to slide off. Actually, you probably shouldn't slide off, because if you slide off, they can hit. You probably want to tech roll in, get the invulnerability frames.
The knee might still hit the slide off, yeah.
Right.
Oh man, looking pretty good so far.
Johnny up 2 games. And, yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like, stylistically, I'm loving some of the stuff NONE's doing in neutral. It just feels like S2J is getting the tech reads in a way that I feel like NONE hasn't really yet, right? Like, he hasn't really, like, had too many, like, explosive stocks.
Yeah, it's like the meaningful tech reads, I think, right? Where you get, like, the knee and then they're off stage and things like that. Those are the money makers. Even at, like, mid-percents, because it sets up for, like, double knee or, like, knee up air and things like that.
Right. That's what he's looking for. And isn't that what we're all really looking for at the end of the day, Vish?
Just in life.
Meaning.
Yeah, that's right. That's all we want. Oh. Oh, wow. Had enough time to get that up air?
Oh, I guess you could just up air that one too, but whatever.
Ooh.
There's the knee. Johnny again with a little baby lead.
Oh, did you see that wave dash? Oh, that was the long wave dash of the jab.
That was super. Yeah, got the gentleman. It looks so slick when you ended with the gentleman, too. Keep it simple.
That's right.
You're actually seeing S2J start to just DI out on a lot of the aerials from NONE, kind of knowing that NONE is going to elect to go for crazy combos more than, you know, raw, like, knees.
That's the thing, right? Especially when you do, like, nair and things like that, you can just hold away, like you're saying.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense. That's where you go like stomp knee at like 40% and they're just out of there.
Yeah, exactly.
The counterplay.
And it's so funny when that happened. Oh, that was clean. That was clean.
Oh! Single hit nair!
Oh, keep it going.
Oh, one more?
One more? Una mas? Okay, no. Johnny's like, fine. You got it, man.
None hit him with all the lightest moves.
He really did. Oh, no knee grab. I wonder if the slight elevation change made it harder to get the knee into grab.
I think so. It is a little trickier to tech chase on places like this or get combos because of the stadium transformation.
Even on the sides of Yoshi, sometimes with the slopes, like there can be a little bit of a.
It changes it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the roll from both of them?
Synchronized roll. That's when you control 2 characters with the wave bird.
That's right.
Oh, the double gentleman. I gotta say, low key, I've been watching a lot of Johnny lately, and I think low key Johnny has the highest gentleman success rate.
Ooh.
That might be a spicy take. Some data analyst out there can go look at that.
Ooh.
But
well, so far I haven't really seen too many misses, so.
Only a couple from none.
Mm-hmm. It just nets you so much, especially in this matchup. Gentleman gets you
so
a
good.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh! Tries to get the roll in read.
None gets one. Wow, actually, Johnny surviving right there. That is insane. Stomp. And just knees. Okay. None hitting us with the bread and butter.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. He must have heard you.
Oh, tries to go for the tech chase there. Good roll, actually, for Johnny. Because you saw that n0ne was jumping in the air, so you can roll the other way. And
right.
It's a little bit harder to kind of follow up space where n0ne was.
Right.
Oh, the dash.
Oh,
okay. Still anyone's game. We've seen one open up just been huge, especially in. Oh, here we go.
Okay, Johnny going for the read with the stomp. They're just walling each other out right now. Oh my! What? Oh. He actually, because n0ne's been doing that run pass, that run through, and Johnny called him on that with the stomp. Usually stomp out of shield not that good against Falcon in the Ditto, I feel like.
Yeah, in general, it can be punished quite a bit, so it's definitely a call out. And the knee. Oh,
wow, that connected. n0ne living.
Should be. Oh, just grabs ledge.
Yeah, I would take a moment right now. Okay, the jump.
Oh, missing the dash.
Oh, that's got to be it. The DI just not there, and n0ne get taken out 3-0 by S2J in the Falcon Ditto. That's pretty wild. I feel like usually, between those two, usually it kind of goes the distance, but Johnny just been playing on.
Especially the first 2 games looked very, very winnable.
Yep.
Very doable.
I mean, game 3.